Hello my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Redheaded Elf, and today I am going to try and predict who the revealed combatants for the second half of Death Battle Season 9 are going to fight. I am also going to be giving my thoughts and predictions on the matchups and whatnot, as well as talk about the confirmed premiere. Now, without further ado, let's get right to it. So, the premiere for the second half of this season has been confirmed to be Bond, James Bond, versus John Wick, which is definitely an interesting pick, and not one the community liked. As far as I know, Wick vs. Bond has little to no connections at all, nor does it have a legacy to back it up. There also should have been no reason to pick this over something like James Bond vs. Jason Bourne, or John Wick vs. Agent 47. Now, those are perfectly fair and valid criticisms, especially if you loved any of the cucked matchups. However, I personally don't mind this matchup. In fact, I don't really have any opinion on it at all. I've never seen a single Bond or Wick movie, and I have no attachments to these characters whatsoever, and do not care for who they fight at all. But honestly, the fact that fucking John Wick and James Bond, two characters from severely underrepresented mediums in Death Battle, are coming to the show is just so awesome in of itself. And I really am super excited to learn about both of these characters and franchises. Now, onto the teased fighters, and whom I personally think, and want, them to fight. Starting off with the easy answer, Black Adam. He's fighting Apocalypse. Yeah, there's no two ways around it. Black Adam versus Apocalypse is a huge legacy matchup, and one of the last interesting Marvel vs. DC fights out there. Death Battle also has yet to fill their Marvel vs. DC quota for the season, so all signs point to this matchup. I genuinely have no idea who Black Adam could fight if not Apocalypse, and there's no reason to find out, because he is fighting Apocalypse. Now, what do I think about this matchup? I don't give a shit. That's gonna be a running trend in this video, by the way. I don't have any opinion on this matchup at all. I hardly know much of anything about Black Adam or Apocalypse, and I do not care for them. Sorry, not sorry. Now, the second teased fighter for the second half of Death Battle Season 9 was none other than the half-Saiyan Prince himself, Trunks. God, that's such a stupid name. Like, why would you name your child after Swimmer? Like, what? Anyways, stupid names aside, Trunks has more options for an opponent than Black Adam, but not by much, and one opponent is far, far more likely than the others. And that opponent is, of course, Silver from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. Trunks does have another opponent in Chrono from Chrono Trigger, which could happen, but is far less likely than Silver. Once again, though, I don't really have any preferences or opinions on Trunks and his matchups. The fight, though, could be cool, no matter who Trunks fights. Now, the last revealed fighter is also the most interesting, in my opinion, and that is Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Now, Sauron's most likely opponent that I've seen discussed is the Lich King from World of Warcraft. However, I have heard of a couple other options thrown around for him. What, are you waiting for me to say who those other options are? Because I have no idea. I just heard he has options. Now, I have never watched nor read Lord of the Rings, so personally, I don't have anything to say about Sauron or his opponents, but I do have a few friends, plus my boyfriend, who are huge fans of Lord of the Rings, so I'm pretty excited for their sake. So, overall, I may not care much about or be super familiar with the teased lineup this time around. However, I am still super excited for the second half of this season. Season 9 so far has had virtually no duds in regards to episode quality, and I really hope the second half continues this. Anyways, that's all from me, folks. See you later. Redheaded Elf, out.